new quarrel dey ground. Niger government say as dem dey talk to you bye. Dat coup wey we think say the quarrel don end, dem say the quarrel never end. Say as a matter of fact, dem say France is offloading weapons in a lot of Ecowas countries in a view to use it to invade Niger. Dem say dem put weapons for Ivory Coast, Senegal, Benin Republic, pending when they will need to invade the country. Now Niger shout the shout come aside. I can't go check am for news. E full all the news media since yesterday. The rumor have been flying everywhere. Let me show you the news. Niger says France amassing troops, equipment in Ecowas states, according to Al Jazeera. Niger's military has accused France of gathering forces and equipment in 7 West African countries with a view to launch a military intervention against Niamey. Colonel Amadou Adramane, a spokesman for Niger's coup leaders, made the claim on national television late on Saturday. He said France was continuing to deploy its forces in member countries of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, as part of preparations for an aggression against Niger, which it is planning in collaboration with the community organization. French military cargo aircraft has enabled large quantities of war materials and equipment to be unloaded in Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Benin, to name but a few, he said. The claim came as tensions between Niger and France, his former colonial power, rise in the wake of a military coup on July 26. Paris has stood by deposed President Mohamed Bazoum and refused to comply with Niger's demands to remove his troop and envoy from the Sahel states. Niger is also embroiled in a standoff with the ECOWAS bloc, which are threatening to intervene militarily if diplomatic pressure to return Bazoum to office fails. In Niamey, meanwhile, the thousands of people have been holding near daily demonstrations around the military base housing French soldiers to demand their departure. France has about 1,500 soldiers in the country as part of a wider fight against Al-Qaeda and ISIL links group. A French defense military source told the AFP news agency on Tuesday that Paris was in talks with the military regime over withdrawing elements of its presence in Niger. The comments appear to confirm comments by military-appointed Prime Minister Ali Mahaman Lamine Zain, who said discussions were underway about a very swift departure of French troops. Zain also said that his government wanted to maintain cooperation with a country with which we have shared a great deal, and added that it was also hopeful of coming to an agreement with ECOWAS. The United States, which has about 1,100 soldiers in Niger, has begun to relocate its troops as a precaution from Niamey to the central city of Agadez, the U.S. Department of Defense said this week. So for this Niger now, America get 1,100 military troops. Come out, they're not going to come out. They relocated from Niamey, go Agadez. France get 1,500 military troops. Come out, they're not going to come out. Now so I don't like us for this Africa. I mean that is also one that they use us hustle. Now I don't want to come out our side. Now why we still love? So they love us like this since we don't know. I'm not going to shock if I hear say that people still get their military troops on Nigeria. Because ultimately they don't get that kind of mad for Niger, where be our neighbor. Now Nigeria they don't go there. Now the neighbor will go here say wahala dey now. Now we will come here say Costa Rica and get some military troops here too. I've always said it. We can handle our issues in Africa. Just leave us alone. The one that get military troops for here, is that how we ourselves have military troops? The one that tell us, so if we don't know more, we don't know. How far President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do we have military troops in America and France? Whether they keep their military troops here, if they keep all those kind of number of military troops here, how many they can get for their country? What is the population of France? That they have 1,500 people in only Niger. We never talk about Ivory Coast, Benin, and the rest. Now, this rumor that they blow now say they don't offload weapons and equipment in Ecowas states because they plan to invade Niger. We don't know how true it is, but that's the government of Niger making these allegations. Of course, they want to deny it, But I still insist. The reason why these people have so much eyes in Africa, now because of the resources we get here. If we are a dry land, nobody will love us like this to be putting military troops here. Leave people's resources for them. They will attend to their resources. You don't like that there's a military coup, that's quite understandable. We in Africa, we fight that ourselves. We'll find a way to return that country to democracy. But if the people in the country are saying French troops should leave, they're going to leave people country alone and by force. No, I just about bring the news to now because some people will come tell me yes, it's not fake news. Now, Al Jazeera from Widamo, not be me create the news.